Bonjour. Bonjour. Tell me one more time. Bonjour. Bonsoir. I am here at JCB Live introducing my great friend, JCB. My brother. Thank you for hosting us tonight. Unbelievable.
Tim, it's
So
a great
grateful
honor.
to be your friend.
So, dear friends, it's a very phenomenal day because Tim, as some of you know, you've seen him on the show, started 15 years ago. Tim, tell our friends an amazing company.
So we started Cooper's Hawk Winery and Restaurants 15 years ago, almost 16 years ago this July, and I am honored to be here in your home tonight. 45 restaurants later, here we are. And we're gonna make some pizzas tonight. It's unbelievable.
Amazing! So we're toasting with JCB 8 because we want to celebrate
So good.
and really honor you
Thank you.
and really have everybody goes to Cooper's Hawk. And Tim, tell us, how was it to start 15 years ago?
It was
This amazing vision that you have.
No, thank you. You know, I grew up washing dishes, making working in the restaurants. Like you grew up in the wine business.
Yeah.
What did you tell me your story? You kind of were born underneath the winery, right? And so same for
Totally.
me from a restaurant perspective. And so I was just I was so grateful. I was so grateful to kind of come home every day after work and feel like I contributed to, a great team of people, which, I mean, oh my God, you have the best team of people I've ever known. And
Thank you.
so, yeah.
And how did you get this vision of wanting to start an amazing restaurant, and in addition to that, such a wonderful wine program too?
No, thank you. So the wine club is, I mean, that's the secret sauce of Cooper's Hawk. 500,000 members. I mean,
I hope many of you are members. If not,
I
sign
hope you
on.
are too, yeah. But so again, I went to a winery in Chicago, Linford Winery, which many people in the Chicagoland area know. It's a really special place, and I had this incredible experience. And I thought, what if people? So coming out to Napa is it's an expensive endeavor, right? And so, what if we brought the Napa experience to the Chicagoland people? That was the whole idea. And so here we are.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And so you started to make wine in Chicago at the
Correct.
same time as you opened the restaurant.
That's right. Bringing in grapes from California. And, as I sit here today, it's thank goodness we hired a great winemaking team because the wines were probably not very good when I was making them.
No, they were great, dear friends, very good. And subsequently, over the last 7 years, we've made wine together,
been
Tim and
incredible.
I.
Incredible.
And his team and our team. It's been fun. So, Tim, 45 restaurant. We just lived COVID, which is certainly not a glamorous event for the
sure.
restaurant and hospitality world. How did you navigate throughout this period?
What we did was we navigated with our values. So our values, we have 4 values. We care about people, we're different, we're committed to being the best, and we have fun and celebrate. So we use those values to navigate. So when things were hard, care about our people. And so we fed our people. So one of the greatest things that I thought we did, which I'm so proud of, was feeding our 6,000 employees and their
Every day.
families. Every day. So they would come 3 days a week to come and pick up meals so that they could share with their immediate family. And it was awesome.
That's amazing. And what else did you do during that period that really helped you go through it?
We focused on the business. I did a lot of, you and I talked about it, a lot of self-reflection.
Yes.
So things are bad, right? Things are bad. You and I talked, remember? When we talked early on. Things are bad. What are we going to do? And so I think you and I both made a decision to focus on how we could, look to the future.
That's right.
And that's what we did. Right?
And what gave you this incredible envy to open more restaurants during COVID, and now we out of it, you're opening more restaurants?
Yeah, I think it's I don't know, life will go on, right? So it's just a matter of we've got a great concept. We're so proud of what we've created, and we love being partners with you and everything we do and such. And So why stop? Like, why stop?
And what's Tim? You know, I know your family, many of your great friends,
I know you do.
a lot of your phenomenal
Yeah.
club members. We say hello to all of you.
For
Thank
sure.
you. And what is a restaurant to you? What is the definition of a restaurant? Because since the mid to late 1700s that we have restaurant really in Europe and France and Italy, we really have an evolving concepts of them. So what does it mean to you?
A restaurant to me is probably like the same way that you would think about it. Our vision statement for Cooper's Hawk is we create community. So it's about bringing people together. And when we think about a restaurant in Chicago and Florida and Virginia, we think about bringing that Napa Valley experience to all of these folks.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's incredible. Like, I mean, and people are so gracious. You've been out
For sure.
to see and how they respond. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. And so we're humble folks trying to create an escape for folks, especially with COVID, right? So
Yeah.
COVID sucks, right?
Well,
COVID
we've
sucks.
seen better events in our life, that's for sure.
So for people to be able to
I like that, an
peel
escape.
away,
Yeah.
peel away and have a moment together is special.
And what's your favorite food in the restaurant? If you had to pick maybe almost your last supper, I know you would do every dish on the menu.
I know. Probably it's not on my diet right now, as you know, but probably the jambalaya.
Ooh.
I think our jambalaya is like the greatest. Oh my god, rice, the andouille sausage, shrimp. Oh my god, it's to die for.
It's the whole thing.
Yeah, if you're gonna go,
You're going to go big. So we've prepared a little table because we want to make sure that Tim stays current with his cooking. And he's innovating on pizza, of course, because you have pizza.
yeah, for sure.
In-
Flatbreads and everything. Yeah,
So are you going to show us how you make
I'd love to.
the famous Tim McEnerny pizza, dear friends?
Bring it home.
Ooh la la!
All right.
So we're going to need the dough. So we're very fortunate. We have Raphael with us, with Tim. And Rafa, you made that dough
Yeah.
for Tim.
My brother. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Pleasure.
much.
Pleasure to have you.
So tell us about the dough and let's bring the
Oh, here
baby
it
up.
is. Yeah. All right.
So
Look
we got
at
the
that.
Pizza. So this recipe, I have this recipe for when did we make this one? Like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Already? We've been practicing. So this was a slow fermentation. It's an IPA.
Sure.
It's half beer, half water, and we use very little bit of the yeast. So then we give it time to do the thing.
Yep.
So that's where we. It's 3 days slow fermentation.
Got it.
And I like it because it's different, and I put a little bit of the dry milk in there.
Okay.
Just to like, and so
Here we go.
it's one of my favorite.
Do you see, Tim's posture? He's ready. The hands on the waist. Did you see how he basically spread that beautiful, non-sticking? Here we go.
That's right.
Wow,
Yes,
you're going
yes.
big.
Yeah. Now we go.
So the reason I like to use fine semolina
Mm-hmm.
because it doesn't stick, of course. You know,
Okay.
like the little bit of crunchiness still when it cooks.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
All right, Tim.
Okay.
So you're. All right. You
Perfect.
just press it down.
So, Tim, why is pizza so popular in America?
It's what do you mean? It's fantastic. It's the best. Pizza, like it's the best. Like I don't even know how to answer that question. Pizza in America, so pizza is a vehicle for the best ingredients that you want to eat,
That's
right?
right.
So I mean whether it's sausage, I mean look at there's like somebody put this over here. I don't know. But it's fantastic, you know. Yeah, it's everything we love. Kind of like French fries.
Absolutely.
You know, like French fries, you can put so much stuff on top of them and all this
It's
good stuff.
impossible not to love French fries, isn't it?
Oh, his looks way better than mine.
Well, I'm not sure. You want to focus on that one a little more, maybe, right? You want to spread. So, in terms of trends, where do you see this post-COVID era as far as how people eat, how people are interested in cooking, whether at home or having at the restaurant?
It's a great question. I think that first and foremost, it happened in 2008, and it
Yeah.
happens in right now in post-COVID. Is a flight to quality. So people are ready to spend money. They want to be out, but they want to spend money on stuff that they truly believe in, they trust. So brands, they're not going to go to the chains. They're not going to go to the Chili's and the Fridays and stuff like that. They're going to spend their hard-earned money, and they're going to go to, I think, a Cooper's Hawk, a J. Alexander's,
Yeah, for sure.
restaurants where they really feel like their money is appreciated, and that's what what we're all about. So.
That's great. That's very exciting. So you think that's here to stay?
I think so. Yeah.
And are people doing a lot of takeaway as well? Do you think that's going to stay too? Because they started obviously with COVID. Do you think they're going to do a lot of home dining? They've refurbished their homes. They've redesigned their living rooms.
Yeah, I think it's going to stay. I think, people talk about the post-COVID world, and in my humble opinion, I think the post-COVID world is the same as the other world.
Okay.
So you and I both, right? So have you ever been out and you had too much wine and you're like, oh, I wish I didn't drink so much wine last night. You have a hangover, right? But somehow we find ourselves doing that again, right?
For sure.
So, and then you have a child, you have a baby, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, I'm never gonna do that again because that's really hard. Oh, then all of a sudden you find yourself, you have 3 kids. So, long story short is, you kind of find yourself like living in the world, and I think that's what the world looks like. Like I think everybody's, doing their thing. And
did you change a lot of the recipes at this stage, or are you staying with the classics?
No, the classics. Yeah, we stayed with everything.
Yeah.
We try to make everything better, though. Everything better.
Great. Well, show us with this tomato sauce.
All right.
So what style are you looking at here?
Well, hey.
I can see you've done that all your life. You are very good at spreading.
I'm a foundational, less is more. Let's make it
Ooh,
right?
I like that. He's reaching for the tomatoes. Ooh, homemade by Chef Rafa, right?
Yes.
Got it?
Voila. And Tim, what about the world of drinks and winemaking? You make wonderful wines. So
Thank you.
where do you see that going as well in terms of style? In other words, you see people more experimenting different grape varieties or going back to the traditional Cabernets and Merlots and Chardonnays? Where's the world evolving there?
I think it's kind of similar in the comfort zone.
Yep.
People that they know what they want, but they want quality. So they're not going to spend, $20 on something that they don't know. That's why Raymond, Buena Vista, Cooper's Hawk, all these brands.
Yeah.
That's why, it's going to make sense because people know what they get. Excuse me, Reflex.
Oh yeah, you gotta try.
Yeah.
I gotta test it too.
So good, right? But don't you agree?
It's all about the ingredients. Yeah,
People
for sure.
trust what they want to know. They know. So,
And do you see people drinking more wine these days or more spirits, more beer? Where are we going in terms of the major evolution of the younger generation, maybe?
I think it's more. I think it's wine all day for sure.
Great.
And I'm optimistic, because our business is great. But spirits a little bit. Beer, I think, just continues to
decline, huh?
I think so, right? It's so. People are into having great experiences, and even though you can have great beer and food pairings, it's just so heavy, right?
Yeah.
So that would be my 10 cents.
So you've done. So maybe we should get closer here to see.
Yeah.
What
the magic that's about to happen.
Look at that! What we're doing. We are going close
spread over here.
to you. So what did you do there? Tomato base?
Yeah, tomato base. Great fresh mozzarella. This. Is this like Sopressata or whatever?
Yeah.
I mean, unbelievable.
And you tasted it. So you taste every ingredient before you put them on.
So yeah. Why wouldn't you?
Homemade mozzarella, chef. I love that.
Yes.
Ooh.
It's like a little.
You go on the
circle
onion
of
side.
love.
Maybe as you have the sorpresa, I'm going to have to show you.
Please.
Let's finish our glass.
Okay.
because I've seen you doing that before,
Okay.
just a few times, right?
Thank you.
And then I'm gonna go and get a Top Gun Cabernet for you.
I love it. I love it.
Cheers.
To you.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank
Ooh.
you.
So Tim, what do you think of number 8 before I serve you a Top Gun from Raymond?
So number 8 is it's as you know, it's fantastic. Lemon, citrus. As I think about eating this pizza, have you seen this pizza?
I think it's gorgeous.
So this
I think
wine,
you should show our friend. It's a piece of art.
This wine is
it's
making me.
Picasso-ish.
It's making me want to eat this pizza even
Oh,
faster.
yeah,
so we got to get it in the oven. All
Yes.
right, yeah, we got to get it in the oven. So unbelievable. So cheers to us. and
So
let's
to
get
the
some,
citrus, to all those great
yes,
flavors.
right.
And I think it's like, Tim, it's rebellious. That's how I see this
Oh,
wine.
story of my life. Yeah.
Wow, look at that. He's going in.
Woohoo!
He's going in. It's all in the wrist.
There it is.
Do you see that? He's so gentle. So now, how long is it going to take? We have to wait a few minutes.
9. Yeah.
So yours.
Perfect. So,
Thank you.
Tim, one more question,
Sure.
Tim. Give us your view of your next dream. Give us the description of where you want to go. 45 restaurant, incredible success.
Yeah.
What's next?
What's next for Cooper's Hawk is curating incredible experiences for our wine club members.
Yes.
So, as we're cooking pizza right now, this is, hold on, don't move.
He's very attentive, dear friends. He's on it.
So bringing experiences like, what we've experienced in France,
Yes.
in Italy, for wine club members in America to have these experiences. So we have a cool one coming up. I can't tell you about it right now. I can tell you, but not on TV. But it's going to be like unbelievable.
Aha! Now you make me wanting more. He knows how to make us want to salivate for it. So, what do club members for wine look for? Do you think? Why is it important for people to be part of a wine club?
I think to be at Cooper's Hawk, to be a part of something. So it's not just about the wine. It's not about the wine. It's about like-minded people, right?
Yeah.
Sharing stories, having experiences, and all these different things. It's unbelievable.
Having a great time together at dinner.
I think so, right? You've
Yeah,
seen it, right?
for sure.
Yeah.
Yes. And in wine, when they come to the wine country, what do people want to do?
They want to feel like they're a part of something.
Mm-hmm.
So when they come to Raymond, when they come to Buena Vista, when they come to
Yeah.
Deloche, they want to feel like they're a part of something. And that's what we do, right? That's
For
what you and I
sure.
do. Yeah.
For sure. And Tim, last question.
Sure.
How do you decide to make a wine? How do you decide the process of one wine vis-a-vis another, one style versus another?
Sure. We've learned from our wine club membership what people like and what they want to do. And then so we take that and then we pair with, you and I have been great friends for so long,
Yeah.
right? And so we try to bring what they want, which what they want is a certain wine style, which you and I know.
For sure.
And they want a little bit of us, so we can tell a story, and that's what we're here for,
So storytelling.
Storytelling for sure. Great quality wine, storytelling, end of day. Call it a day.
So if you had the opportunity, which you do, besides Cooper's Hawk, to create the restaurant experience of your life for your guest, what would that be? What would that look like? Give us the
It's a great
ultimate
question. It's a great
Tim,
question.
wildest Willy Wonka dream.
It would be incredibly experiential. So there would be people coming to your table to cook whatever you ordered at your table because I want it to be special.
Okay.
Think of whether it's, hold on a second. Wait for it.
Look at that.
Wait for it.
Woohoo! His timing looks
And,
impeccable.
But you think back to those, kind of the supper clubs, right?
Yep.
Like that's what I would say.
With dancing, with entertainment, with
Yeah,
magic.
a little bit. Yeah,
with-
sure. I mean, that would be a nice to have, but before that, even like sauteed dishes at the table,
Yes.
you know, different things, you know, so.
Like in the old days, in many
That's right.
ways.
Yeah.
We cook at
Yeah.
your table. So now, as we're going to discover your pizza, because this is Raymond,
I think it's going to be great.
I want you to describe this wine for me because, well, cheers.
Cheers.
So many times together. And this is one of your favorite. You like powerful cab.
I
huh?
sure do, yeah.
Tim McEnerny. Styling
incredible.
with the wine glass.
Super ripe red fruit, right? Mm-hmm. Delicious. The wine overall, like super well-rounded. It makes you like want to have more, right? Mm-hmm. And so we can take the, you know, sommelier, you know, understanding that we, you know, put that aside for a minute. It's it's like super jammy.
Is it seductive to you?
It's incredible. Like
What
it
would
makes
you
me,
serve it besides the pizza?
I wouldn't even say steak. I would say almost on its own.
Oh,
It's like,
really?
It's delicious. It's like delicious.
Wow.
Bright raspberries. I love it. Maybe, well, we're going to find out in a minute.
Well, I think we should. So you have the cutter over there. I think, Tim, you need to show us how you've done it. So, dear friends, it's right there. You
Yep,
see that
yep.
little... Look at this beauty. She looks so good. We have the feeling that we're back in Naples when the first ever pizza were made. Look at that. It's so fun to have a pizza oven. I know you have one at home as well, right?
No, I do. But I don't use it enough. That's so good.
Yeah, that looks perfect.
I like it a little underdone, so.
So what advice would you have for everybody watching us coming out of COVID now? We all living the dreams of finally seeing our friends, family, going out, hopefully having a great time. What message do you have for everyone that you would like to share?
Oh, thanks for asking. I would say it was hard. It was hard on all of us, right?
Yeah.
And you, one of the people that I know in my life, that we both, you know, are strong people, right? We're strong people. And I called you and we talked about like how hard it was. We talked about how hard it was. And so my advice to everyone in the world is we did it, we can do it, and we're gonna be better than we were coming out of this.
So perseverance in many ways.
For sure.
And building from it. So I love it.
You have to feel the same way, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
But I'm willing to be
It's gonna be hot.
audacious.
You gotta be careful.
Do you think we should smell it at least?
Yeah, it's gonna be
Oh, dear friends, this is magnificent. Let's have a toast. We're having Raymond, we're having
Charles,
the pizza.
Grateful for you.
Tim, to your success,
Thank
to your
you.
continued inspiration, and to all our club members who hopefully love us and will bring more friends to join. Cheers.
Cheers to you. Thank you. I told you it's so
We're
hot.
burning. Oh, yeah. Mm.
Oh my God.